I'm a mirror. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you, and the exchange starts. What you see is what you reflect. If you don't like what you see, then you've done something. If I'm standoffish, that's because you are. I've never looked at myself and said that I need to be a certain way to be around a certain sort of people. I've always wanted to stay true to myself, and I've managed to do that. People have to accept that. Music is the soundtrack to your life. It's not going to go anywhere. But the way people are purchasing music has changed. It's not the same anymore. It will never be the same. When I came into the music, I was forced to be a CEO. I was forced to be an entrepreneur. I was forced to. Because I was looking for a deal. I didn't have this grand scheme of starting a record company and then morphing into a clothing empire. If you look at my career and you look at the span of my work and the things I have done, as far as to garner fame, you'll see that I have turned down more interviews than I do. Or I turn down more things than I do. Nothing me and Kanye can do musically was gonna match the event of what we were trying to do. So we were trying to deliver an album and experience at one time. That was the idea for Watch the Throne. When you have a reputation for making not only good songs but great albums, that in itself creates added artistic pressure. But, at the end of the day, I guess that pressure is something I welcome. I try to work with brands that have some sort of partnerships there. I don't do one-off deals, but try to work on partnerships as opposed to one-off endorsement deals. Artists can have greater access to reality. They can see patterns and details and connections that other people, distracted by the blur of life, might miss. Just sharing the truth can be a very powerful thing. We were kids without fathers, so we found our fathers on wax and on the streets and in history, and in a way, that was a gift. We got to pick and choose the ancestors who would inspire the world we were going to make for ourselves. I couldn't even think about wanting to be something else. I wouldn't let myself visualize another life. But I wrote because I couldn't stop. It was a release, a mental exercise, a way of keeping sane. Which is the other reason hip-hop is controversial. People don't bother trying to get it. The problem isn't in the rap or the rapper or the culture. The problem is that so many people don't even know how to listen to the music. You can put a new shirt on your back, slide a fresh chain around your neck and accumulate all the money and power in the world, but at the end of the day those are just layers. Money and power don't change you, they just further expose your true self. Electing a black man named Barack Obama president in the same country that elected George W. Bush, twice, is as far-fetched as a hustler from Marcy performing at that president's inauguration. But it happened. On the night he died, he was 27, Basquiat had been planning to see a Run DMC show. When people asked him what his art was about, he'd hit them with the same three words: royalty, heroism, and the streets. When you reach a certain level of success, relationships between men and women can get really fucked up and start feeling like a raw transaction, with high levels of suspicion on both sides. The truth about talent is first, that it's God-given. When you want to unleash the talent, your mind lets it go. Because it's there. You have to have that belief that when you draw from that well of talent that it's going to be there. Hip-hop has done so much for racial relations, and I don't think it's given the proper credit. It has changed America immensely. I'm going to make a very bold statement: hip-hop has done more than any leader, politician, or anyone to improve race relations. Some people are attracted to vulnerability. From my very first album, I've been vulnerable. I've always given parts of me, parts of my life, good, bad, ugly. I've never put up this image as a super thug. Also, some people just like the music.